Alright, so my surgery was initially supposed to be 12 hours. I believe it ended up being like 16 to 18 hours. It was scheduled for the first day. It was supposed to be January 22nd, and that's my older sister's birthday. They had rescheduled it to February the 11th of 2024. The surgery happened in New York City at Lenox Hill Hospital. I believe Beyonce gave birth to her twins at the hospital. So yeah, I ended up having surgery at Lenox Hill Hospital in the winter, in New York City. When I was born, they said I had aortic stenosis. And I'm not sure if you guys like know exactly what that is, but basically it is a leaking valve. Basically when blood like leaks back into your valves and it's not supposed to like pump that way. So I was born with that. I also have a twin, but he does not have heart problems. Not severe heart problems. He has, I believe he told me before, he has a heart murmur, but I actually have like a heart problem. This surgery was considered my third surgery. So my first surgery I had when I was a newborn. So when I first came out. And then the second surgery was at 4 years old. And my third surgery was at 27. So basically I had a baby valve sitting on top of my heart for 15 years straight. Before excuse me, before I left Texas, excuse me. Excuse me, I have like a lot of mucus. But before I left Texas, 3 years ago, so this would be, I believe, 2021. They told me, like, I basically went to the cardiologist regularly. They told me that my heart looked fine, my valve looked fine. From 15 years ago, it looked at the exact same. So I ended up going to New York. I was staying in shelters. My life was, excuse me, a lot of people like keep on texting me, but my life basically was very stressful at this time. I had so much things going on year after year after year. So basically, the regular amount of stress that I would take on down south had amplified in New York City. I have another story time about that, but basically, yeah, my heart surgery was supposed to be about 12 hours. It ended up being 14 hours. I remember they did the surgery. When I woke up, I think I'm gonna do like a part 1 through part 3 of this because it's gonna be like a very long video. But yeah, basically I had the surgery. They told me that I would have complications due to it being the third surgery. When I woke up, the nurses and stuff expected me to walk. Excuse me. Can you go sit down? Go lay down and go to sleep. So the nurses expected me to get up and walk. And I'm like, hold on, like, I just got my chest cut open. I could barely breathe right now. Like, I wish I had like a picture of everything. I remember I had a picture in New York City of like my very first heart surgery. But I don't know what happened to my picture. Like, I think it got stolen or something. But yeah. So basically, whenever I had the surgery, I woke up and I remember I couldn't talk. Like, could barely talk. Like, my voice was like extremely raspy. If y'all think it's raspy now, it was like horrible. I could just lay in the bed. Like, I was helpless and excruciating pain. Like, it hurted really, really bad, y'all. I remember I could barely talk. I could barely eat. And I was surprised that the doctors was like, get up and walk. And I'm like, how the hell can I get up and walk? I saw my chest open. Like, I'm like, I thought we could at least lay down for at least a week. They were like, no, you need to get up right now. So I had to get up and walk. I think within probably 3 hours of having surgery. That was crazy. It seemed like it don't matter what position they put me in to sleep, I have to sleep sitting up like this. Like, literally, I couldn't lay flat down. I had all these pillows around me. I was hooked up to all these different cords. And I remember my brother came to see me, y'all. He came, I believe the second day after having surgery. Remind y'all, it's snowing like hell in New York City around this time. So I was surprised that the train was going, but I guess like rain, sleet, or snow, it does not matter. New York City runs 24/7, literally. So he came to see me. I remember he was feeding me, but the nigga came to the hospital smelling like reefer. And I'm like, damn, like, I couldn't talk, so I couldn't tell him nothing. He over there, like, giving me hugs and kisses, and I'm like, whoa, like, this is too much. Like, I could barely breathe, and you just smacked me in the face with it. And so, I remember at this point, I had to go to emergency surgery after I had this specific surgery because of complications. So basically, my electrical currents from, I guess, like the top chamber of my heart and the bottom chamber of my heart wasn't like connecting the way that they were supposed to. So, excuse me. Basically, I kept like dying, like going through AFib. I think it's called, yeah, AFib. I was surprised though, because one moment the doctor would literally like walk in the room. Hold on, y'all. Alright, y'all. So yeah. One moment the doctor would literally like walk in the room. And then I remember seeing her face. It was like she was like sad at the same time, but she was scared. And you know, I don't know if y'all know this, but I love Grey's Anatomy. So everything that these doctors was talking about, I literally knew exactly what they were saying. The medical terms and all of that. They did not know what I knew they did not know that I knew what they were talking about. And I'm like, all I hear was the lady goes in the hallway and she's like, get the defibrillator. And I'm looking like, get the defibrillator? Like, am I dying? And then she walks back in the room. 3 to 4 nurses come in there and they're like, Abigail, are you okay? And I'm like, well, I think I am. I hope I am. Please don't let me die. And they, like, I don't know, I came back to life. And then I'm laying down trying to take a nap. I feel like I'm having a seizure. Like, my whole body just shakes like I'm having a seizure. I guess the trauma from the surgery, it was just like too much on my body. And then I remember a few minutes later, this is going on for a whole day, literally after I have this surgery. And I basically go out again. But the nurse comes back in. I think it's like 4 or 5 of them at this point too. And they're like, basically it's the defibrillator by my bed. I'm just sitting there just looking at it like, okay, so this is the backup plan, I guess. And the same thing just keeps happening. AFib. So I tried to take a nap. I think I did take a nap at this point. So after I went through AFib, I woke back up, took a nap. They removed me from the bed, put me in a chair so I could sit up, so my body could like keep moving. And then they told me, hey, are you ready for a walk? I think I then went through AFib again right after they asked, hey, are you ready to take a walk? I'm like, yeah, sure. I remember I had a can of beads inside of my bag that I had brought from home. And I was like, okay, I'm thinking in my head, maybe it's like my blood is like going low or something because of the surgery. And I need like some energy or something. So I'm over here trying to eat the can of beets. I think I had ate like 4 of them. Next thing you know, I go through AFib again. I'm like, oh Yahweh, are you wanna just take my life at this point? And I'm sitting excuse me. I'm sitting in a chair and I basically go through AFib again. And all the nurses come in there running in there. And I'm sitting in there just, they're like, Abigail, are you okay? I woke back up and I'm like, I didn't understand it because this is my first time going through this. I didn't know it was a real thing. Yes, I do watch Grey's Anatomy, but for me to actually go through this, it was like insane. I practically blacked out like 17 to 20 times in literally one day. So at this point, I'm like, my life is a movie. Maybe God is ready to take my life at this point. I'm just hoping and praying that this is not the last of my life. I'm like, no, you can't go out like this. Like, you have a whole family. If you pass away, who's going to take care of them? And if somebody do take care of them, it will not ever be like you taking care of them. So I'm just praying. I feel like angels and stuff are literally surrounding me and like summoning me back to earth. And hold on, my son, hold on. Little man, sting bite. Okay. So yeah, at this point, I feel like angels are like summoning back, summoning. You know what I'm trying to say. Summoning. Summoning back. Dang. I don't know. I guess it's just like so much going on. But I feel like the angels are basically trying to bring me back to earth. But I feel like at the same time, in the earth, like in a spiritual realm, it was the devil's like trying to drag me too. Like, you could feel this. I'm like, hold on, what is going on? I feel like everybody's just standing up at this point. The angels just like, nah, you can't take her. But they're like begging me to go with them. And I'm like, nah, I couldn't really say nothing. But it's crazy because in the, excuse me, in the earthly realm, I can hear what's going on with them too. So basically, I'm out of my body at this point. Not knowing what's going on, but I can hear literally everything that's going on. They call some doctor named David. I believe they said David Cold Blue or something like that. Like, basically, she is gone. Like, it's just done. And so I remember, my children wasn't with me at this point, but I remember they came up to the hospital, and it was about, hold on, I'm trying to see like how long the video is. Okay, so basically they came up to the hospital. It was about 20 to 25 other people that came and flew in from all different types of like all different places on the planet. So half of the people was my family. I believe it was some friends as well. But it was crazy because in New York City, y'all know they got like bunkers and like underground things and basements and stuff like that. So in the spiritual realm, I can hear all of this stuff that's going on, but I can't directly see what's going on. And I'm like, what? You are stinky. I'm almost done with part 1 of this. Alright, y'all. So basically, at this point I can hear everything that's going on, right? it was about 25 to, I believe like 25 to 30 people that came and flew in from different parts. And I'm like, okay, you're here, you're here, you here. I can literally hear them like arguing and everything. My sister came. I don't know which one. It was one of my older sisters. She was there for sure. And it's like they were in this room where they could see me, but I couldn't see them. So I'm trying to figure out like what's going on at this point. And everybody like yelling, screaming. My sister, she came like, she was crying out, like screaming like, oh my gosh, my sister. Oh, my baby. And I was just sitting there like, oh my gosh, I can't do nothing. But I know that all of y'all are here. At some point, they started taking pictures together. All I hear is, okay, Giovanni, get over here. Solomon, get over here. Hannah, you get over here. Jeremiah, you stand right here. At some point, my daughter, she ran in some room or something. I guess somebody else's room. And they were like, go get her. And they said, Jaheim, you come over here. Like, they were making some family picture or something, or doing something. And, I don't know, I just knew that they were there. But that was insane. Because, I don't know, the way that I felt after surgery was crazy. I felt like I literally got ran over by a train over and over and over and over again. The healing process was crazy. I'm going to talk about all of this, but I think this is going to be just part 1. I'm going to do 3 parts, so make sure y'all tune in. And I thank y'all guys for watching. And I think I'm going to end this video. And I'll make another one, like probably part 2 tomorrow or either the next day. But you will get all 3 parts by the end of next week, because I did see in my comments that a subscriber had specifically asked for this story time. So I don't remember your name because I have like some excuse me, I don't remember your name because I have like so many like comments and everything, but I will go back and try to like find your comment. And then maybe for the next story time, I'll have like graphics, like pictures and things of everything. I try to look on my TikTok and go find like some pictures around that time, but I don't remember taking any pictures around that time. I remember I took some of like doctor's appointments and stuff like that and put it on TikTok. I ended up deleting them. I looked like last week to try to see if I could find some of that footage, but I do remember like around that time I was really like insecure about my body just because of the scars and everything, and I'm not used to all them different scars. I'm like, damn, what is this? But I know a lot of people like, oh yeah, it's warrior scars and all of this, and it is, but I ain't like them for a long time. But it's like a year now, so maybe I'll do like an update, a yearly update of how I feel, what changed, the things that I'm going through now. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with this damn cough. Well, it's mucus. Like I guess I just been eating like way too much cheese. This happens literally every single time I decide to just overindulge in cheese. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back with part 2. I'll see y'all soon, and I hope you enjoy it.